I really knew in my mind I was going to be the first girl in the NBA, and my dad trained me for that. And I think that idea came from me playing with boys up until I was 13. Even though I lost sight in one eye in high school, I still went on to be the #2 female basketball player in the nation coming out of high school. Very highly recruited by every school in the nation. I ended up going to Middle Tennessee State University. I got to college. I was actually playing in the pickup game, and I felt a pain in my chest. Like, it kind of broke me down to my knees. They took me to the doctor, and that's when I found out I had Marfan syndrome. And that day, they told me I could never play basketball again. So at that point, college became hard. I decided to stay despite, not being able to play ball, because I still wanted my education. And my junior year, I actually had a semester left to graduate. I was walking home and I realized the vision in my eyes were dim. It wasn't dark outside. So I called my parents. My dad actually came to get me that weekend. He took me to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor, he was like, "Oh, this is a simple fix. We're just gonna go in. This we're gonna do. Boom, you'll be able to see better than you've ever seen in your life." That's what he told me. So I went in surgery on my birthday. Actually, went in seeing, and when I woke up, I was completely blind. I wanted to be a sports broadcaster. So I went to school for communications to learn how to be behind the scenes and in front of the camera. When I lost my sight, I felt like my dream was gone. I couldn't do that not being able to see. So one day I was actually performing, because I'm a spoken word artist, and this blind guy comes up to me and he was like, "I heard a lot about you." And I was like, "You heard a lot about me, tell me about you." And he told me he was an audio engineer. And I said, "Well, I have a question. I was wondering if you could teach me what you do." And from that point, he flew me to Chicago. He taught me everything I know about audio engineering, and I just fell in love with it. Because it was, it's what I went to school to do, and to be able to do it blind, I fell in love with it. The first question people have when they find out I'm an engineer is, how do you do that, being blind? So being able to step on the scene with sighted engineers and being better than them, that's success. I just love being able to prove myself. What brought me to Synergies is basically I wanted to expand my brand. I wanted to be more than an artist, more than an engineer. So after going through the Synergies program, they helped me so much to be able to now print my own merchandise, to be able to sell at the shows that I'm invited to perform at. I'll be performing at the end of this month, and for the first time, I'll be able to set up my table and sell my merchandise, and I am so humble and excited.